Hello, neighbors. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day. Let's get this thing going. I'm trying to figure out ways I can better my factory, and everything I read about it is some say I need more assets to make my factory bigger, so that I can make more stuff. Others say keep your factory small and keep your rooms small with less stuff in it. Like have like instead of having several machines in one room, have fewer machines in smaller rooms. And it's like, what? No, I don't like that idea at all. That idea does not suit me. No, doesn't suit me at all. What I would like to do, however, is I would like to see if I can't link this. I can. So we could have... No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Here's the reason why I don't want to do that. Because I want to be able to do certain parts on this one, do certain parts on this one, but then again, because see, they get jammed up, right? But it doesn't really matter because it doesn't matter what I do. They only make one part at a time. Yeah, that's a problem. 27 units in 5.5 days. I don't think so. I'd love to do it because that's a lot of money and that's a lot of reputation. But you know what? That just, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. You're dreaming, pal. You're just dreaming. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you what I'm gonna do. This gives me 5.5 days. This gives me 12 days for 15 units. There's no way I could do that. I can barely do that. Okay, I can do this and have it. I can. I could probably do this in 8 days, but that's 15 units. You're talking major factory. You're talking you're a couple of rooms like this, a couple of rooms like this, to get things done. Yeah. So I wonder. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all. That space is all taken out. Okay. All right. Well, I do have 2 foam injectors, and I do have 2 sheet metal machines now, so that's good. I would like to have another 2 of these. It would make things faster. Trying to think of what I can be doing. Because I would really like to... All right, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take a car. And we're going to take a car contract. Now, the reason why I'm going to take car contract, because it says 12 days and 19 hours. I want to take note of our time right now, which is day 392, 1,700 hours, right? Let's create the plan. I want to see... Basically, I want to see how long it's going to take us to get it done. Because these are tires, right? First we make the wheel, then we inject the foam around them, I guess. Heck, I don't know. Gotta go with aluminum alloy rims because, teenagers are gonna want that. It's a race car. Oh boy. Gonna make the engine too. Okay, so we definitely want to inject, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. For the metal, we definitely want to extrude it for the part. So let's do that. And then we'll do this. Okay. so far, everything is going good. Or everything looks good, not going good because I haven't even started anything yet. But I just want to make sure I can do everything. And then the car body, plastic. Yeah, I think we can do this. But I want to, because see, I don't even have the plans yet, right? We don't have no plans yet. So how am I supposed to know what I can and can't do yet, right? All right. So we're doing that, and then we'll do this. I got discombobulated here because or confused, if you will, because I lost track. I've moved everything around here. But we are basically, I want to see how far we can get with this this here stuff and things, right? I want to see how many days it'll take us to do this part, because if we can get it done, if we can get 15 units done in a fairly short amount of time, we'll know where we're at as far as that that big quest is, you know, that big questy kind of thing deal. We'll know where we're at. We'll know where we sit. Anyway, yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys know of a better strategy or whatever, or a better build or whatever for my factory. Hey, you know what? Send me a screenshot. You know, post a link down below of your screenshot of what you're doing in your factory, and if your factory works better than my factory, hey, you know what? I'm all for it. We'll figure it out together, and I'll just rebuild. No big deal. But I want to get this together. Also, what do you guys think about? Because yeah, I know I said 60. I don't want to go 60. I want to be done with it before 60. But if we cannot have it done by 60, 60 episodes, that is, then if we don't beat it by 60 episodes, and we're not even close by 60 episodes, then I say we put this game on hold. And because there's so many other games that I know, you know, I played before, I have beaten it before, and I beat this one back before all this other stuff was added, so. But yeah, they made it a lot more difficult now. That's the reason why I don't like to play games on early access anymore. Because early access games cause problems. Because the game isn't full. What I mean is the game isn't fully there, and because the game isn't fully there, you've got gaps of things that they put into the game that's different. You know, changes and stuff like that. You know, like didn't have the extruder or whatever. You know what I mean? They didn't have these things when I played. They had these, but not these. So that was a while back. Anyway, Yeah, I just want to try, and I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way um that I could get. I wish there was a way that I could get them to prioritize. I mean, I know, okay. I know there's a priority station, there's a priority meter, right? You can set like okay, no. Source the sequence. No, that just messes with this stuff. Um I thought there was a priority system. Mm, maybe no, because that's just overdrive. It makes it go 50% faster. That's it. Um okay, so 392 19 is where we were. Now we got to find these Nemesis agents again. There's one. Slow it back down. Watch them. Because they're not doing anything. Whatever they're going to do, they're not going to be doing anything. They're just going to be walking around. And they usually look like this guy. Usually. But we'll see. Yep, there he is right there. He took pictures. You can find them by that too, if they take pictures or whatever. But usually they'll have a little outfit on like that. And you can go through and look at your characters and see each one and find out if any of them look the same or if they don't look the same or whatever, to be able to find it that way. But just be forewarned that it doesn't always work. Okay, so we've got we are at 50% and we are 3 days into our plan on 15 units. So 6 days should be 100%, right? We'll see. We'll see if this says 398 when everything gets done. We'll see if it says 398 if we're right, or it might say 399 because of the fact that we were at like 13 or 19, I think it was. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look through the video, but I'm thinking it was 13 or 19, somewhere around in there. Hours, but it was 392 in so many hours. Anyway, I am yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys, like I say, maybe you guys know a different strategy than I do. I don't know, because I am thinking about buying this property down here and setting up different rooms. But yeah, I definitely know that I want all these rooms here. I was thinking about doing a horseshoe. Okay, take all these rooms like this, go around and come out and come down, and then have this area here, the assembly area, the assembly rooms, like have one big room right here, like right this big right here, right? There's nothing but assembly machines, storage zones, and then have the where it gets delivered right in the center, right? Have one block here, like right between these two buildings, right, like right through here. Have one block where it's the blue, and then have another block down here where it's the green, so that they can just take all the parts, put them in put them in the blue to be worked on, and then the green. Then whenever it's done, they take it straight, drop it off into the green, and the guy just take it right back out the door. So I was thinking about doing that. But we'll see. Okay, we're down to 7 days and 23 hours left on the contract. What's this contract? How many days? We got 12 days. So we're doing 4 days right now. We're on day 5 right now. And we're almost done. Day 5 in 5 hours. Day 5. Counting down. It's the final countdown, people. Trying to get up these last 3 cars made here. And people want to stand around and yeah, play tiddlywinks, I guess. I don't know. Come on. 7. Okay, so 6. 7 days, 6 hours. So that's taking us 5 days and 13 hours to do 15 units. This is 5 days, 9 hours for 27 units. There's no way we could do it. See, that's what I'm saying. You can try, but it's not going to work. I want to know how the heck that guy fit all those cars in that little bitty truck. All right. Let's get back to doing business. All right. So this guy here, 3 days, 23 hours, 18 units. Okay, 8 units, 14 days. We're going to create this plan and see how long this takes us. All right. Okay. I'm thinking we'll go with that there. Yeah, we'll go with that there. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go treads. Ow. Man, it gets bigger and bigger, don't it? Yeah. Yeah, done. Okay. So this is just going to be one big robot. One big robot. One big robot. But the good of it is that most of it's just metal, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. And most of it looks to be either going through extruders or injectors. So, might be able to make this work. We'll see what happens. But they take their sweet time when it comes to robots and making robots and doing anything with a robot. They take their own sweet time, and yeah, they suck. To use a lack of a better term, yep. They just suck the life out of you. But see how it's got, man, I'm thinking about joining all these assemblies to one unit and putting it on one billboard. I'm really thinking that that's going to make things better. Really do. And see, with all these here that we've got to do, that's why I want to make 3 or 4 of those machines right there. You know, that's why I want to like have 4 of these right here. And then we've got the form press there, guy that we hardly ever use. Wait a second. Yeah, that's not linked. we're gonna have to fix that here in a second. One of those things do not look like the other. So we'll have to fix that problem. You know what? Let's just do it down here. Yeah, let's do it down here. Then we'll have this one go here, this one go here, and these two here go over here. Like so. And then this right here, because it's the last thing to do it, goes to this bulletin board here. Execute it. All right, we're doing 8 of them, right? This is not for a contract. Is it for a contract? Yeah, it is for a contract. Okay, we're doing 8 of them. And we're given a stretch goal of 14 days. We're going to see just how bad this gets. Cool, it was smart enough to divide it up. Awesome. All right, let's do it. See where we go. Remember, we were given 14 days, 12 hours to do it. And just keep in mind one simple fact. And that simple fact is tires. Okay? Tires. The track, the tread, the very thing that they use to walk on. And I forgot to repair these things. Dang it. That's gonna slow things down. But thankfully we got 14 days. But still, at the same point, we're trying to make things, trying to figure out our actual time. But it's good to have those slowdowns because you just don't know if you're gonna have a slowdown later on and the actual build that you're getting ready to try, you know. But again, we're doing 8 units versus 18 units, and he wants 3 days. We've got 14 days here. Yeah. I'm thinking this guy's out of his mind. He lost his mind. Either that or they're expecting you to have a really, really big factory in which to get things done. And that's the route we may have to go. We may have to go a room where there's nothing but these 4 here, and then a room where there's 4 of these. Yeah, we may have to do that. We may have to have 2 of those rooms. And we could probably come straight off the back here and just put a doorway right here. That way they just go right through this door and come through to this room here and yeah, expand on it that way. But I do like the whole hallway down the center of it. I like my hallways. I know it's what people think, oh, that's wasted space, but I like the hallway, and the reason I mean, it doesn't have to be quite that wide, but the reason why I like that hallway is because they get to move from room to room freely instead of, you know, having to go yoink or go through each door here, because then you're just conjoining all the rooms together into one unit, and it's like, well, I don't know if that's a good idea. So, these machines, let's go ahead and get this one and this one repaired because it's going to need it. I don't know what they're waiting on here. I think well, actually, I don't know what they're waiting on. That's what I'm saying. The tires, the treads that they're doing, see them? They're making tires, right? Okay. That takes forever. Because they want to take forever. Not now. Go away. Back to what we were doing. Because not only do they have to get the tire injected with foam, which doesn't make sense to me, and then brought over here and the tire put on the rim, and then taken from the rim and taken over here and put on the robot and then tested. You see what I'm saying? It's a long process just for treads. That's why I don't like doing that's why I don't like doing robots. Well, treaded robots. I'll do the walking ones or the flying ones. They're no problem. I like those. All right, let's go ahead and get everything prepared real quick while they're assembling. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Because they're not assembling anything up here anymore. And I want to make sure that they're nice and everything is nice and repaired. There we go. All right, we're done. We are done. I forgot to see what time, how many days it was. Dang it. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, I forgot to see how long it took us. But I know there's no way that we would be able to do this. No way. Because it's 3 days, 23 hours. That's 4 days. Okay, to make 18 units. And we had 8 units, and I know that it took us at least 4 days for that. And while I want to try this challenge, I know there's no way to do it. It's not going to happen. So beating your head against the wall ain't going to get me nowhere. You know, I don't like beating my head against the wall on things. I just don't. But who would want to beat their head against the wall, right? Oh man, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about doing this, but I don't see any way to climb. Where are we on the leaderboard? We're still at 11. See, my revenue is my problem, and my profit per hour is my problem. So see, he's sitting at 539 and 2,300 revenue. Even though I've got all this money, for some reason I'm falling, and I don't understand how the revenue and stuff like that works. I mean, the net worth, yeah, he's got more net worth, and here's why he has more net worth, because he's got a bigger, I guarantee he's got a bigger factory. I guarantee he's got bigger. So take a look real quick and see here. Yeah, I could buy this one, and I could buy this one, but I don't see the need to do so. Or I could buy these two. Again, net worth, all that. You got to also utilize that space too, right? You don't want to have bare bone space where you're not doing nothing with it. And right now, I can't really see anything except for, as I said before, take up these 2 spots here, build another factory setup, or another build a hallway, and then build some rooms. I could do my horseshoe that way though. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it over the next couple things and see if we can't increase our stuff and things here. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy these. We're gonna buy these right now. I'm gonna go ahead and buy them just like that. And I want to thank you guys, as always, for stopping by, checking out my videos, and yeah, just hearing me talk about what I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. So with that being said, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Simple as that. You know the thing, or you know the deal. Do the thing. There we go again. You know the deal. Do the thing. Be good to each other. Be good neighbors. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.
Every morning I wake up to the sound of a funky rhythm that's shaking the ground. My neighbor's got a groove that just won't quit. Gonna join the party 'cause I can't resist. He's got the funk in his soul, it's in his DNA. His bassline's bumping and his guitar's in his Every night he's